Hi, this is Ingrid Dinter from ingriddinter.com, and in today's video we want to address a conflict that many of my clients have, and that is that when they want to declutter their home, they find items that actually have value. You can't throw out a coat that's perfectly fine, or a set of dishes that don't even have a chip. You just don't like them. You feel like you have to get your money's worth for them, but then at the same time, where do you bring them? What do you do with them? Should you give them to somebody? Should somebody, take some use, should get some use out of them? These conflicts are really difficult to work with. Really, really difficult. And what happens oftentimes is that as a result, people don't move things that are clutter for them because they don't like them, they don't need them. Maybe they have multiple of them. They don't move them out of the house just because they think they have value and they want to have that money. Now here's a quick and easy way to understand what the best way for you to get rid of things and actually monetize things might be. And the Ultimate Clutter Cleanse workbook actually describes this in detail. So on a short description is this. You have to decide what the most important thing about an item is. Is it the monetary value? Is it the ease of getting it out of the house? Do you need it to get it out of the house right away? Do you have time to wait for the right customer? Do you want it to be valued and loved and cherished by somebody else? And maybe there are more criteria for you. But according to or depending on what your priority is in that case, you will then decide, do I actually want to put somebody just out on a free tree? Put a free sign out and just give it away. That's a very quick and easy way to get stuff out of the house. Do I want to list it on one of the online forums, eBay or Amazon or Facebook or whatever? Do I have the skills to do it? Do I have the time? Is it worth the effort? Is the money that I get really worth the effort? And just think this through and read it through and put it into a system that works for you. Again, the workbook has more instructions on this. And what I want to work with you in this video in this video is just the emotion of maybe missing out on some monetary value just to be able to keep the momentum going and get stuff out of the house and reclaim your life and reclaim your home. Right at your point. Even though here I am. And this is really hard for me. I need to get rid of things that have value. Sentimental value. Monetary value. I shouldn't just throw them in the trash. It would not be right. I accept this conflict without any judgment. It's simply where I'm at right now. And even though I have items that I don't like or need, and if it wasn't for trying to sell them, they would have left the house long ago. I choose now to find a surprisingly obvious way to get rid of this item in a way that works for me. And even though I do have conflicts around this, and maybe I hear a voice in my head that I shouldn't be wasteful, I choose now to see that I'm wasting my life and the beautiful spaces of my home by holding on to things I don't love just because they're theoretically worth a few dollars. Top of your head. But it would be wasteful to throw something out that has value inside of the eyebrow, or to give it away without getting money outside of the eye. Somebody should want it under the eye. Somebody will love it. Nose and upper lip. I can't be wasteful. Lower lip and chin. I can't just throw things out or give them away. Collarbone. It's much more reasonable to hold them in my home and get angry every time I see them. Under the arm, to be annoyed and frustrated and feel cluttered and stuck. Top of your head, no, it isn't. Inside of the arrow, absolutely not. Outside of the eye, it's not fair to me to hold on to things just because they have a few dollars worth. Under the eye, after all, how much can it be? Maybe a dinner for two? Nose and upper lip, it is not fair to me. Lower lip and chin, it's not fair to the people that I live with. Collarbone, we are so stuck with all of this clutter. Under the arm, and the guilt and the shame and the exhaustion that it brings. Top of your head, I'm tired to run after the money when this is about my life, my well-being, and my joy. Take a breath. How is that for perspective? Can you see that that could make sense for you? Money isn't everything. Find the easiest and best way for you to really find the best place for it, home for it, or just throw it out. There's always the transfer station where people can pick things up that they need or want, and they just find it because you leave it there. But don't wait for the best opportunity. When the best opportunity for you is truly to get things out of your house that shouldn't be in there, so you can begin to design the life and the home that you love. One last round. Oh my God, I am so grateful. Inside of the eyebrow. That was a hard lesson, but I mastered it. Outside of the eye. Gaining that momentum was fun. Under the eye. It made me feel rich and abundant to be able to let go of items of value. Nose and upper lip. I was abundant enough to let something go that I don't love. Lower lip and chin. Because my love and my well-being are not for sale. Collarbone. I don't give them away in exchange for things that are worth a few dollars. Under the arm. I'm grateful I realized I'm worth much more than my things. Top of your head. And even though this was so hard for me to acknowledge and address, I'm proud of myself that I mastered it anyways. And I choose to never lose that momentum again. Thank you. This was a hard lesson. You did well. I'm proud of you. Keep going, keep tapping. Keep the moving out of the house part simple. Our worksheets have some solutions for you, including getting tax returns and other things that may make sense for you. Just work on this and make sure you don't ever lose momentum. Your life is way too important for this. My name is Ingrid Dinter from ingriddinter.com, and I'm proud of you for getting this started.